Leadership of Labour Party has reacted to the Supreme Court judgment affirming the 25th of February presidential election, saying it is a miscarriage of justice. The party's national chairman, Julius Saburi, said the party is indeed shocked that even the Apex Court would toe the line of an earlier judgment in spite of all the flaws associated with it.
Institutions that cannot rise to the occasion and courageously defend democracy and the voices of the people. However, there are great lessons to be learned. What transpired in Nigeria since February 25th presidential election is a clear testament that our institutions are not working.
For more on this, let's speak with the spokesman of the Obi Dati Presidential Campaign Council, Yunusa Tanko. We'll also be speaking with Ajibola Basiru, who is National Secretary of the governing All Progressives Congress. Let's begin with you, Mr. Tanko. Your party says the judgment is unacceptable. What is next for your principal, Mr. Peter Obi?
Well, we have resorted to go to the Citizens Court. What I mean by the Citizens Court, we have done what is democratically enshrined for us to do, and that, of course, is following the judiciary position gradually to a bus stop called the Supreme Court. Unfortunately, the people are not so satisfied with the verdict of the Supreme Court, considering that there are very serious issues that were raised in the judgment that was passed in by the Presidential Petition Court, and then which dovetailed into the Supreme Court judgment. I.e., for example, how do you explain that a political party like the Labour Party obtained a certified true copy from the Independent Electoral Commission? And here, the Presidential Petition Court is saying that those particular documents were a fabrication of the Labour Party. And the INEC did not even deny this particular fact. And these are issues that have led to a very serious debate within the intellectuals who are even thinking that could the judiciary or the Supreme Court now be the final arbiter? I'm quoting the words of Leonard Silk, Odisa Agbakoba. And there are discussions being carried on that, look, the way in which our judiciary is going is like it is now for a highest bidder. And all of our institutions gradually are just going into the hands of one man.
I hear you, Mr. Yunusa, but then I'm curious, when you say you're going to the Citizens Court, what do you mean?
What I mean by Citizens Court is now, we are now leaving this particular judgment to the judgment of the Nigerian people to decide whether they are satisfied with this particular position or not. Because as it is now, every Nigerian, you can see, you are claiming that you won an election with 8 million people. How many souls did you see on the street jubilating? That's to tell you that the people are not satisfied and not happy with such judgment. And that is exactly what we mean when we say we go to the Citizens Court.
So are you saying that you, Mr. Yunusa, that you or your principal would not accept the olive branch as extended by Mr. President?
We can only accept an olive branch when we know we are being defeated clean and clear based on the provisions of the law and the processes of the election. We have already taken our stand. We are disappointed in the judgment that was made. And you know, what we are challenging is far beyond even a democratic setting. It has to do with the personality of an individual who is supposed to be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As we speak today, cannot present his primary school certificate. As we speak today, cannot present to Nigerian people the secondary school certificate. But using the ambience of the law in which to protect those...
I hear you, Mr. Yunusa. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us on TVC News at 10. Thank you, Yunusa.